taking on the 15th-ranked team, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Yellow Jackets will kick this deep to begin the game. Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So BYU's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Caught behind the line, it's Martin. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. To throw, it's Bachmeier. Grab down the middle, it's Martin. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
On this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
The Cougars will line up to punt it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So Georgia Tech's offense gets their first crack now. They'll be challenged today by one of the elite linebacker groups in the sport, Kirk. Impact players who fly around and are capable of just taking over football games.
Yeah, Chris, I think it's the versatility of what these guys do that really makes them so unique. I mean, they can play off ball and defend the run, and when you get into passing situations, oftentimes you'll see these guys blitz or get up near the line of scrimmage and pressure the quarterback. When you have that kind of ability, it's rare, let alone to have two of them. So that's why this defense is one of the best.
2nd down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. The sure hands, it's Haynes. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. Back to pass. It's King. Pass complete on a crosser. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
The Yellow Jackets have 1st and 10 here. The back's got it. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside. Defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. Well, you know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
In the red area, it's Haynes. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. A great catch and run for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the score. Georgia Tech 7, BYU 0.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Quick throw over the middle. What a catch! They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to throw yet again. Up over the middle. It's Ryan. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Running out of time in the pocket. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's got it from 56 yards away, never in doubt.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Here he goes. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down here for this offense. Dropping back, it's King. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
The shotgun handoff here. He's got the first down and still motoring. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And the Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? A quick juke to get... Oh, he jukes him again! They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Yellow Jackets begin a new series here. First and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
And the Yellow Jackets are in the red zone now. Quarterback still with the football. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
The Yellow Jackets will line up now. It's first and goal. Back to pass. It's King. On the move now. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead.
That makes the score Georgia Tech 14, BYU 3.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to kick this one away.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That one play has flipped field position. A first down at the opponent's 44. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And sack sets up second down. Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. Caught by the receiver. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds an open target on the left side. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Cougars pick up enough for a first down here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying the run, it's Martin. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Cougars trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Brigham Young. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good. They draw within 4, 14-10.
That makes the score Georgia Tech 14, BYU 10.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's King. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Now the pass rush gets home.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And the Yellow Jackets will have to punt this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Throws it to the right. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Well, a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Makes the catch downfield. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, BYU.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now, can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT puts them up 3.
That makes the score BYU 17, Georgia Tech 14.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Scanning the field. It's King. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
It's second down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Breaks into the clear. And he'll be brought down.
Wow, really good read here by this quarterback, and I love the call on the RPO. Now they get a shot here on third down. It's much more manageable than the hole that they had dug for themselves. Curious to see if they stay on the ground or they're going to go through the air. They have the option to do either.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. QB keeps it himself.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on third down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down in a new set of downs.
And it's BYU in the lead. An entertaining first quarter. Early fireworks as both offenses clearly showed up ready to play. You can see that in the stats. Will the offenses continue to dominate, or will the defenses show up here as we begin the second quarter? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And now the handoff. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Grab down the middle. It's Martin. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They're going to run it. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's King. Grabbed by the receiver. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the Yellow Jackets lining up here on 1st and 10. Gives it to the back. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that previous play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to scramble now. The pickup is 6, makes it 3rd down and 4.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Great job by this defense of tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The Yellow Jackets will send the punt team onto the field. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Finds his target, and it's complete. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On first down, it's play action. And the completion made. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Nowhere to run up the middle.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to throw. It's Bachmeier. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Facing fourth down.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now.
On the field goal.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Georgia Tech, 14.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He makes the grab. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
To the wideout.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run, and you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. That's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
No running. Hand it off to the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. That's caught. It's Haynes. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
To the air, it's King. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Yellow Jackets getting set on first and 10. He's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
So they get stopped trying to run the ball on first and goal. Now they take a sack here on second down. offensive coordinator's got to find a way to flip the script on this defensive coordinator because right now the defense seems to have the upper hand.
Here comes 3rd and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. The distance will be from 36 yards away. And that one's straight down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Looking to set up a screen pass here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Play fake, looking to throw. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The Cougars are on the move here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position on 1st down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. He's running out of time here. He's got room to run. He's in the clear. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, this is one of the dangers of playing man-to-man coverage against a quarterback like this. Yeah, they cover everybody down, but without a spy on this quarterback, good job of him recognizing this running lane, just taking off, and with everybody with their backs to the quarterback, he picks up big yards.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive 1st half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. They break the huddle for third down and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? He keeps it on a design run. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. And it's good right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Play action here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Dropping back, it's King. Catch is made down the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Play fake, looking to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Gift to the offense with the offsides. Makes it 1st and 5. Off the play fake on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Yellow Jackets are in the red zone. They finally get him down, but it's 1st and goal at the 5. And the Yellow Jackets hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Running back has it on a screen now.
Now that one didn't go anywhere. They're lucky he even made it back to the line of scrimmage. That one looked bad from the start.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking downfield, it's King. Touchdown, Georgia Tech, as they put 6 more on the board.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility, pulls it in and gets 6.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer.
That makes the score BYU 26, Georgia Tech 24.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On the run, it's Martin. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
And the Cougars will kick this away to get the second half going. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
To the air, it's King. Tries to get it to the running back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Delivers quickly to the left side. Incomplete for a third straight play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Yellow Jackets will bring their punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Coverage team brings down the returner. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. And the back gets the football. He's past the marker and still going. Finding some room at the 25. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Chris, you know how I feel about the option. If there isn't any penetration, this is a dangerous play for the defense to try to defend. The quarterback's able to get to the edge, draw the defender towards him, and then deal it out to the running back, who's got a lot of room on the outside to run.
So following the quick lightning strike, they're set up here 1st and goal. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Down at the 3-yard line. It's now 2nd and goal.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Touchdown, Brigham Young. This offense really clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PAT. Extra point puts them up 9 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's King. Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Yellow Jackets line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity.
First down for the offense.
The Yellow Jackets looking to cash in this red zone trip. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score BYU 33, Georgia Tech.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to advance on the football.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He finds some space. Gets the first and still running. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Man, how much fun is this guy to be able to watch with a football in his hands? He's a quarterback, and he has that kind of speed. I think he's one of the fastest guys in the country, and he picks up some big yards here.
That's an important first down on that running play. To throw, it's Bachmeier. The pass rush closing in. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, hindsight obviously is 20/20, but after a really successful run on the previous play, maybe they should have gone back to the well for another run instead of this pass.
It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Looking to throw here. Short pass finds the tight end. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
And the Cougars will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Fights through the tackler.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And it's a bunch formation. To throw, it's King. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Using his legs, it's Martin. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Looking deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
The Cougars will bring their punt team onto the field. This one will be fair caught. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Fires it on the move. Catch is made. Room to run here. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
And the Yellow Jackets looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Back to throw. It's King. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And that will give them the lead now.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT is good. Puts them up 5.
That makes the score. Georgia Tech 38, BYU 33.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Important 2nd down play coming up. To throw, it's Bachmeyer. The receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Makes the grab. It's Martin. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
And the Cougars will have to kick it away. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Back to pass. It's King. Looking right. This one caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
That's a flashy run with the spin move, but produces just a short gain.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid game play.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The Yellow Jackets keep the football on the move. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Picks up 1. Second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of a 17. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today. Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Georgia Tech 45, BYU 33.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
To kick this one away.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Goes to his right side there for the completion. It's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop.
BYU 33.
One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Tough spot here. Second and long from the 16. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it with room to run. He's swarmed by the defense.
Hey, here's some positive yards. You'd love to see that. Now you've got a chance here to continue to attack this defense. They're trying not to give up the big plays, but down by a couple scores, you got to get a quick touchdown and hope to be able to get the ball back.
That completion sets up a third down play. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Great footwork, a big opening now. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Hey, that's what you're looking for right now as an offense. Nice big chunk play like that, moving the ball now into plus territory. Keep looking for those big plays downfield and hope to be able to get the ball into the end zone.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
A completion makes it 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds his man. It's Roberts. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
BYU has now moved into the red zone. Quarterback keeps the football. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
But there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Makes the ground, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker.
The back catches it on this play. To me, he almost looks like a wide receiver on the design. A little toe tap at the end. He's definitely been practicing that technique during practice.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Back to pass. It's Bachmeier. And that is incomplete, but there's a flag down. Did the receiver push off?
Pass interference. Offense.
I think that's his really only play here, because if he doesn't knock that defensive back away from the football, that's an interception.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Now, a 4th down.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
BYU 36.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Set to kick it off.
Bringing it out, it's Taylor. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And the Yellow Jackets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Alexander. Breaks free. Here he goes. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down and
Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Keeping it on the ground here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's King. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab, and he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the extra point up and good. They stretch the lead to 16 here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 33, set to kick it away.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Caught over the middle. It's Martin. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. It's a quarterback keeper. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
And the Cougars will send their punt team onto the field. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the handoff. It's Hosley. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Scanning the field. It's King. Quick throw to the left side. What a catch! Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
The Yellow Jackets with 1st and 10 here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st down, it's play action. And the quarterback with the shovel pass underneath. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Can he make it to the marker? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. A handoff to the back. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Scanning the field, it's Bachmeier. Caught quickly.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
2nd down play coming up. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Breaks in open space. And he's brought down, but it's a 1st down spotted near the 41.
Wow, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grabbed down the middle. It's Ryan. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down to the 44.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Phillips.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw, testing the middle. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, that's another big completion for this quarterback. You talk about a career day. This guy's now over 450 yards in this game alone.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. Over the middle and incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
2nd down after the incompletion. Back to throw again. The short completion of the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, BYU.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5-wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
So the touchdown was big, but they need this two-point conversion to make it a one-score game. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he will run it in. They convert the two-point try and make this a one-possession game now, down 8. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Working clock with the ground game. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Makes the defender miss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Short throw complete to the tight end. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, he dropped it! Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Boy, a questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
The Yellow Jackets will line up to kick it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Looking to throw. It's Bachmeier. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Ryan. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense just takes a knee here. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.